Hey, what's up everybody? Hope you're doing good from home. I'm here coming at you with another at-home workout. So real quick, we're gonna get right into it. For the warm-up, we're gonna start with a bird dog. Mike, I want you to show me a side view, and Emily, a regular view facing the camera. Awesome. You're on all fours. I'm gonna time you for 15 seconds. Mike, give me one demo one real quick. Opposite arm and leg extends out. You exhale as you extend out. You come back in, and then you do the other side. All right, is everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. You're gonna reach your opposite arm and leg out. The further you extend out your arm and leg, the tougher this is going to be. As you are doing this, imagine from your shoulders to your hips does not move at all. It is staying square to the ground. You should feel it in your core. You're moving nice and slow. You can see how slow both Coach Emily and Coach Mike are moving, and time. Great job. From here, you're just gonna sit your butt back onto your heels. Open up your feet a little bit wider if you need to get your butt all the way to your heels. Hands out in front of you. You're going to put one hand, let's start with your right hand right behind your head. And then as you do this, you're going to open, eyes follow your elbow, exhale, and then close. Everybody ready? Starting with the right. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Nice job. As they're opening up, they're exhaling. They're almost forcing that range of motion as they exhale. Great job, both of you. Sitting all the way back onto your heels. 2, 1, time. Switch sides. Other hand behind your head and go ahead. Nice job. Same thing here. You're exhaling as you're opening. Imagine you're trying to get your elbow and your wrist, there we go, as far away from each other as possible. It does, right, Em? Alrighty, time. The last one. You're going to go on your stomach all the way on the ground. And Mike, I want you to demo this one super quick. It's going to be a Y. Your hands in a Y position, and then wrap around, grab your hands behind your back to a handcuff position. We're gonna do this for 15 seconds. Ready, and go ahead. As you do this, think you want your feet relaxed on the ground. Try to keep your hands from touching the ground the entire time. You should feel it in your upper back. You only have 5 more seconds. Get as close to touching your hands together behind your back as you can. Alrighty, time. Great job. Pop on up. We're going to go back to that bird dog. Do everything one more time through. Ready? And go ahead. Opposite arm and leg extend out. Exhaling as you extend out. I'm going to add 5 more seconds to this one. We're going to go for 20 seconds this time. Just for the bird dog. Don't worry about counting. I got you. Nice job. Again, you should be feeling this in your core. The further you extend out, the tougher it is. The longer you exhale, the better. Moving slow, moving controlled, and time. Great job. Sit your hips all the way back onto your heels. Open up your knees a little bit wider for you. So you can see Coach Mike has his knees open a little bit wider. Pop your right hand behind your head and go ahead. Open, exhale, and close. If you can get a little bit further this time than you did the first time, that's great. It means you're working on your thoracic spine, your upper back mobility there. Great job, both of you. And go ahead and switch sides. Switch sides there at home. Hit it. Nice job. Really, really big open. Think their belly buttons are staying square to the ground. It's just their shoulders that are rotating as they move here. Again, use that exhale to almost force how far back you can open. And time. Last one. Down on your stomach. You're going to do those Y to handcuffs. And go ahead. Feet stay relaxed on the ground. Reach back and try to keep your hands from touching the ground the entire time. It's tough. If you do this right, you should definitely feel it working in your upper back. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. Great job. Stand on up. I hope you're feeling warm over there.
Warm.
Good. We're feeling warm. All right, here's how this is going to work. I have 3 30-second rounds, 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. 3 different exercises, and we're going to go 3 times through. The first one is going to be a lunge matrix. Emily, I want you to show me the full lunge here. You're going to step first forward and then back into reverse lunge, and then out to the side into a lateral lunge. Pop back in, reset, and then that same leg is going to go again. If your knees bother you when you lunge, I want you to do what Coach Mike does. He's going to do the same exact thing. He just steps forward and back, and then out to the side. He's not bending his knees much, but he's still moving in those same 3 planes. For the first 30 seconds, we're going to do that all on the right leg, so only the right leg moves. The second round, only the left leg is going to move. And then the last one, I want both of you to show me a plank with a reach. Emily, you're going to go from your elbows here, Mike, from a high plank position. Deep breath in, you're reaching up, you come down, you pause, and then you go to the other side, exhale as you're reaching up. So those are the 3 exercises that we're gonna do. We're gonna do 30 seconds of each, with 20 seconds rest in between. We're gonna go 3 times through. We ready?
Ready.
All right, let's do this. Start with the right leg here. Only the right leg moves. I repeat, only the right leg moves. Ready? And go. Start stepping forward. The right leg is moving. And then out to the side. Awesome. Again, move as quickly or as slowly as you went during this. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can try holding a weight. But I would recommend for this first round through, just go body weight. Make sure you have the movement down. And then if you're comfortable with that, then go ahead and grab a weight to make it a little bit more challenging. We have about 8 more seconds. Great job. You can see they're moving super in sync. That's very impressive. 2, 1. Great job, Mike. And 15 seconds, we're going again. When we switch, only the left leg is going to move now. Only the left leg. Make sense? The left. I repeat, only the left leg. 3. And go ahead. You're going to step forward first and then back. And then out to the side. Awesome. As you're shooting out to the side, think your hips are moving back, not necessarily your knee forward. So as you're stepping out to the side, think hips are shooting back and then shooting forward. Mike, this is easy for him, so he's challenging himself by moving a little bit faster.
I want it to be known, I'm not going down as low, but I still feel it a lot in my quad.
As you're doing this, it should be noted whatever leg is in front of you is the one working. Time, great job. We're gonna go to that plank with a reach. Emily, there's a mat over there if you'd like to use it for your elbows. All right. Oh, she's tough. You still have 10 seconds. If you would like to use a mat at home, go ahead and grab it now. Put it out for you. We're starting in 5. Use this time to rest, catch a breath, and hit it. Both Emily and Mike, their head, their shoulders, their hips are all in one straight line. As they reach in front of them, they're not rocking side to side. They're staying in that straight line. So from their shoulders to their hips stays nice and stable. One trick here that both of them are using is that their feet are a little bit wider than they would be during a regular plank or push-up. That gives them a little bit more stability. Makes it a little bit easier to keep your hips in that same place. If it gets tough, just add pauses with both hands on the ground. Time. Great job. You're gonna go back to the top, do everything 2 more times through. So back to that right leg moving. Only the right leg. If it was easy like it was for Coach Emily, go ahead and grab a weight. Now that you have the movement down, you can hold the weight and hold it up here, goblet style right underneath your chin, and go ahead. Very nice. As you're doing the lunges, the full lunges, pay attention to where you step. Make sure you're stepping wide enough. That means a big enough step forward that when you lunge down, your knee isn't driving so far over your toe that it bothers your knee. So if you need to make your step a little bit wider, that is forward and backward, go for it. You'll feel a little bit more in your hip, more in your quad, less in your knee. That is always the goal. Again, your left leg is the stable leg here. Your left foot is planted in place. It should not be moving. Time. Great job. How's that with the weight, Emily? It was good. It was good. Great job. So yeah, if you're very talented, advanced, coordinated like Emily is, go ahead and grab a little weight. Catch your breath. If you need to take the time to get the movement a little bit more, you're following along with Coach Mike. And left side now. Left side moves. Go ahead. Careful there. There you go. Again, it's forward, then backward, then side. Big step forward, big push back, step back, and then out to the side. Great job here. As you're stepping forward, Mike's losing it. Where are we? What's going on? How many? What leg? Left leg, everybody. Left leg.
I apologize for mine.
No worries. 2 more seconds. Finish this rep. Awesome. Take the time to rest. You have 20 seconds. We're going to do both of those 1 more time. Back to that plank with the reach. Oh, now she's getting the mat.
Not so tough after all.
Emily. Not so tough after all. 2, 1, and go ahead. I have to say, I definitely get it now, and all of you immediately grab your mat for the turf. I mean, I get it. I understand. Very nice. Emily's elbows, as she places them down, are right underneath her shoulders. Mike's hands are right underneath his shoulders whenever he places them down. He's not going any wider than that. Great job. When you reset on the ground, you're taking a nice big deep breath in. You're setting a big brace in your core. and then you are reaching from there. Great job. We're gonna do everything one more time here. One more time. Feeling good?
Feeling great.
Good. We're starting in 10 seconds. Use this time. Grab a quick drink if you need it. So we're starting in 5. Right leg moves here. Right leg is the only leg moving. And go ahead. Forward, and then backwards, and then out to the side. Great job. If this is still kind of easy, if you're getting the hang of it, Emily, show me without stopping in between each rep. So forward, right to a reverse, right to the side, perfect. Right into that forward lunge. Again, if that is challenging, just add the steps in between each rep like Mike is doing, but if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can do what Emily's doing and just going right from one rep right to the next one. Great job, both of you. Moving on to that left side now, but you do have a nice long break here, 15 seconds left. So like Emily, if you're holding weight, you want to put it down, rest, catch your breath. If you're wearing your heart rate monitor, try to get down to the next color zone that you are in. And here we go, left leg moves, forward, then back, and then to the side. Great job. Move as quickly or as slowly as you can. And again, I want to emphasize right here on the lateral lunge, you're shooting your hips back. Your hips lead that movement. So when you're stepping out to the side right here, shoot your butt back and then use your hips pulling forward to stand up tall. Great job, everybody. We have 6 more seconds left. Moving at your own pace here as quickly or adding pauses as you need. Great job. Yeah, gotta be even. All right, last time with the plank with the reach. Last time. We're starting in 10, so get your mat out. Oh yes, we'll switch up the view here. You can see Mike from the side, Emily from the front.
Mike's stuff.
And go ahead. Let's stand out of the way. So if you want to watch Mike, you can, or Emily. Again, hands or elbows, whatever variation you're doing, you're placing it right underneath your shoulder every single time. So your hands, Mike, show me a bad rep, but your hands land away from your shoulder. Right there. If you're doing this, the plank is going to get harder and harder every single time. You're going to be a lot more unstable. So reset if you need to with both hands on the ground. Make sure elbows and wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Great job. Awesome. Take a little break here. Grab a quick drink. I'm going to explain what we have going on next. It's going to be the same timer. So 30 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest. Exercise 1 is going to be burpees. Emily is going to be doing a burpee with a broad jump. Emily, show me a full burpee. And then she's going to land. She's going to jump forward, stick the landing, and then do another burpee and jump back. So if you don't have a small space, I just want you to jump back and forth in between burpees. Mike, you're going to do modified burpees. Just touch down, and then you jump up. Touch the floor, jump up. Awesome. Exercise number 2 is going to be a swing variation. Emily has a kettlebell. She's going to do a kettlebell swing. If you don't have a kettlebell, you could sub in a dumbbell, or you could just follow along with Mike. He's going to do a body weight. He's reaching his hips back and then snapping forward. Also, if swings bother your back, you can do a belly swing, or you could do an RDL where you're holding the weight down here. This is going to be a swing or hinge variation. Last one is a body saw. Emily, you're going to show me with sliders. Mike, you're going to show me tiptoe. You can both
paper plates.
You could use, paper plates, towels, anything on a slippery floor will work. But you start in a plank, you slide back, you exhale, and then you come forward. If you're tiptoeing, you tiptoe back, and then you come forward. Watch the shoulders here. They start over the elbows, and then you go away from the elbows. And then you finish over the elbows. Great job. All right, we ready? We're starting with our burpee variation. Again, if you're following with Coach Emily, make sure you have room to jump forward and backward. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and begin. We're going for 30 seconds here. I want you to find a pace that is challenging for you, but also that you can keep the full time here. Nice job. As you're doing a full burpee, when you pop your legs back, I don't want you to let your hips drop below your shoulders. So imagine you're popping back into the top of a plank. That's where I want you to be, keeping your core engaged. Nice job, Emily. Every time she jumps forward, she's landing softly. Time. Great job. 20 seconds off, so catch your breath. Again, if you're wearing your heart rate monitor, your mind zone, try to get your heart rate back down. Go down to the next color. So big breaths in, really, really big exhales. Up next, we have the swing or hinge variation. So whatever you choose to do. And here we go. Mike's doing body weight. One thing that Mike could do if he had an empty backpack, he could fill with weights, a water jug, whatever. He could hold it here or a kettlebell and just do a regular RDL. Keeping the kettlebell between his heels as his hips go back. He's finding that stretch behind his legs and then pulling forward. Head, shoulders, hips, and both of them are all in one straight line. You can see Emily at the top is not overextending. Her shoulders are finishing right over her hips. She's not leaning back at all to the top of the swing. Every time you lean back, that would hurt your lower back, so try not to do that. Catch your breath here. 10 seconds. Get your paper plates out, your sliders, whatever you're using. Your mats. Don't share. Not share. And go ahead. If these get tough for you, just hold a plank and breathe through it for the 30 seconds. If it's not so tough, add in that extra long exhale. Add in a little pause as you slide back. Nice job. Again, as you slide back, your hips are not moving up and down. They're staying in one straight line as you move back and forth. Great job here. 3 more seconds. Try to get one more good one in. Time. Way to go, everybody. That was 1 round. We're going to do it 2 more times. 2 more times. Back to that burpee variation. So clear out that space. If you brought a mat in, your paper plates, make sure you move them out of the way. The last thing I want is for you to slip. Please don't let that happen. So make sure you have enough space if you're doing that broad jump version with Coach Emily. And hit it. Great job here. The goal here is just to move quickly, get your heart rate up, get in as many reps as is challenging for you. So if that means you have to move faster, move a little bit faster. If you want to move a little bit slower than the coaches, move a little bit slower. Either way, try to go for the full 30 seconds. We only have 10 left now, so keep working. We got this. Great job, Emily. Hop back. And jump forward. Beautiful. Again, as she's jumping back, her hips are not sinking below her shoulders. She's keeping her core tight. As she pops her leg back, that is time. Great job. 15 seconds left of rest. Catch your breath. Big breaths in, really big exhales. We're doing swings next. Swings, RDLs, milk jug RDLs, whatever you have, I want you to use it. Get creative with this. And here we go. You can see Mike is now doing a belly swing. Sometimes swings bother his back. He's holding the bottom of the kettlebell flat against his stomach as he's doing this RDL. Nice job, Emily. Again, Emily's stopping short at the top of arching her back, of overextending at the top. So she's squeezing her glutes at the top and not letting herself lean back. Great job. If you're wearing your hair up in a ponytail like Emily is, you might have to adjust it once you're done. Happens to me every time. 2, 1, time. Great job. Take these 20 seconds. And again, breathe. Use this as rest. Get your heart rate back down so that when the next exercise comes up, you can push yourself just as much. Going back to that body talk. Mike's already ready. Mike is thinking this is easy. He's ready to go. And hit it. Again, if this is easy for you, I want to challenge yourself by adding pauses as you extend back. So when you slide back or tiptoe back, hang out there, exhale for as long as you can before you tiptoe back in. If it's tough, add pauses at the beginning in the plank position. Take a deep breath in there, add a little pause, and then tiptoe back and exhale. So either way, we're going to use pauses to either challenge yourself more or a little bit less. Great job. Back to that burpee. We're doing 1 more time through. 1 more time. You ready? Good. Clear out that space. Give yourself room. Make sure your hair is tight, ready for those swings. And go ahead. Mike, you're right. You're blocking Emily there. There we go. Nice job. As Mike's coming down, he's touching the ground, but even when he touches the ground, he's not just rounding over to reach the ground. He's keeping his shirt up. If he had a logo on his shirt, you'd be able to see it the whole time. Same thing with Emily as she's landing that broad jump. As she's jumping forward, she sticks that nice soft landing. Her hips are always above her knees. And nice soft landing, sticking it. And then restarting and going to the next rep. Great job, everybody. Great job. Swing and body saw. That's it before we take a little break. So get yourselves ready. Grab your equipment to swing. Mike is now going to show you an RDL with a dumbbell. So he's holding the top of that dumbbell, and then he's just gonna do a regular RDL for you where his hips go back and standing forward. Awesome. Again,
This way? I can hold this way.
you can hold it that way, sure. Either way, he's keeping that dumbbell glued to his legs. He's not letting it stray away from him as he goes down. There you go. It's a better view. You can see he's pinning it against his legs. As soon as his hips can't move back anymore, he's stopping and then standing up tall. So he's not moving down past that point. Great job. Nice job, Emily. Staying strong here. And time. Way to go. Back to the body saw. Excel's ready. Get your mat ready. Get your paper plates ready. Whatever you were using. We're starting in 8 seconds. So again, catch your breath if you need to. Get your heart rate back down. 2, 1, and hit it. Nice job. Again, can't emphasize it enough. Head, shoulders, hips in one straight line. The goal here is to not let your back sink down, not let your lower back sink below your hips. If you feel that start to happen, just pop one knee down, reset, take a deep breath in, set your core, and then pop back up into that plank position. If you are starting to feel it in your lower back, don't tiptoe back, don't slide back. Just hold a regular plank for breath here. Fine. Great job. And now we got a little break. Grab a drink if you need it. How are we feeling? Feeling great? How are you feeling? Feeling great. Good. You respond to that? That made me very happy. Alrighty. This is the very last thing that we are doing. This is it. After we finish this, it's one more round, 3 exercises, 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Exercise 1, Emily has a kettlebell that she's going to one-arm floor press. If you have a kettlebell and you want to try this, you're going to grab the kettlebell, hold it in a rack position, and then from there, just like she does with a dumbbell, you pause on the bottom, you press back up. Awesome. When she's done, Emily puts the kettlebell on the ground, she rolls to her side. She's going to use both hands, swing it, drag it actually around her head, roll to the other side, and then get it set up in that rack position before she presses. That's a lot. Just use a dumbbell or follow along with Coach Mike. Coach Mike is going to be doing push-up variation. You can either do full push-ups, slow lowering push-ups, or if you have a couch or elevated surface, you can pop your hands on that elevated surface and do push-ups from there. If you are doing a one-arm floor press, you can also use a dumbbell for that. You do not need to use a kettlebell. You're just going to do 5 aside in those 30 seconds. Exercise number 2 is going to be a squat variation. Emily is going to squat her weight. Mike's going to go body weight. Real quick, 1 rep. Awesome. Last one is a dead bug variation. Emily, you're going to go with arms and legs. Mike, you're going to go without your arms. So keep your arms glued to the floor. And then opposite arm and leg extend out for Emily, just 1 leg at a time for Mike. Great job. Again, I'll reiterate this as we start. Let's get started. Grab your dumbbell, or if you want to try this kettlebell press, grab it. Mike, get yourself ready for push-ups. Perfect. He's going to go hands elevated first. Show you that. Imagine this is a sofa over here. 3, 2, 1, and begin. If you're doing kettlebells, I want you to start with 5 reps aside. If you're doing dumbbell, it might be a little bit easier to switch sides. You could go up to 8, 10 reps aside. Either way, I'll tell you at the 15-second point, that's when I want you to switch on. Nice job, Emily. And we are at 15 seconds here. Nice job. Mike, as knees get tough, add pauses at the top of each rep. Take your time holding it at the top. Nice job, Emily. Pausing on the bottom, pausing on the top. 2, 1, and time. You have 20 seconds off. Emily, how'd that feel? Looks pretty good. Pretty good, right?
Awkward just because it's kettlebell, but once you start doing like 2 reps, you're good.
Perfect. There you go. 2 reps and you're good. Squats are next. So if you're going to hold a weight, grab a weight. If not, follow along with Coach Mike. 3, 2, 1, begin. Hips go back first. Force your knees out. Stand up tall. And this is something you can challenge yourself on by moving quicker, adding pauses at the bottom. Like I said before, I want you to find a pace that you can keep for the full 30 seconds and try to challenge yourself, move through the full 30 seconds, whether that's faster or slower. Up to you. Nice job. Emily's keeping her knees tracking right over her toes here. She's not letting her knees cave in. Mike is sitting his hips back first, keeping his shirt nice and upright the whole time. Beautiful. Last one is going to be a dead bug. So laying on your back, same thing here. Set that brace by taking a big breath in and then tucking your rib cage down into the floor so that your lower back is flat into the floor. You can see both of them kind of adjusting here. And go ahead. Opposite arm and leg, extend out. Try to get your wrist and your heel as far away from each other as possible. And you can listen to my breathing here. He's not using his hands at all, but he's still getting just as much of a tough workout by exhaling forcefully each time he brings his leg out. Great job. 5 more seconds here. This is not about how many reps you get in. It's about how long you're exhaling and inhaling for. Time. Back to the top.
Wow.
Grab your pressing implement. Mike, let's do slow lowering push-ups this time around. We're starting in 5 seconds, so get yourselves ready. Emily, there you go. Set up the kettlebell in a rack position. Emily's wrist is not bent like this. It's nice and straight as she's holding the kettlebell. It's just sitting against her wrist there. Pausing on the bottom, pausing on the top, moving down under control. Mike, head, shoulders, hips, one straight line as he comes to the floor. Great job. You can see Emily dragging the kettlebell over her head to get it set up. She's not lifting it over her body. It's an awkward weight, so drag it over your head. Nice job. Again, pausing at the bottom, pausing at the top. Nice job, Mike. Time. Time there at home. Up next, bed bugs. How are we feeling?
Feels great.
Nope.
Feels
Yes,
great.
squats next. Thank you, Emily.
Gotta
Gotta keep me on, I know. And squat, go ahead. Up back, knees out, stand straight up. Got ahead of myself. Very nice. Again, you can see Emily, she's holding the weight. She's not letting the weight round her shoulder blades forward. She's keeping her shoulder blades back as she's holding that weight, staying nice and upright the whole time. So as she's standing, as Mike is standing, their hips are pushing them straight up to the top. So they're standing straight up. Great job. Their head and shoulders are leading the movement as they come up. 2, 1, and time. Beautiful. Dead bugs next. Now we're dead bugging. Very nice. Starting in 10 seconds. Catch your breath if you need to. I understand when you're out of breath and you try to forcefully exhale, it's a little bit tougher. So catch your breath here. 2, 1, and begin. Great job. Again, this exercise is not about how many reps you can get in. It's about how much you're feeling it in your core, how long you can exhale as you're doing this. Nice job. You can see Emily here getting her heel and her arm as far away from each other as possible. Mike's extending his leg all the way straight as he's doing this. Again, big breath in as you come into the center. Find that brace and then extend out. Time. Doing one more round, everybody. One more round.
We'll push a variation.
Let's do a full push-up this time, Mike. And give me as many reps as you can. This is the last round we're doing, by the way. After this round, we are done with this workout, so put yourself on this one. And go ahead. Nice job, Emily. Pause and press. Great job, Mike. Coming down controlled and then pushing up quickly all the way away from the ground. Beautiful. You can see with Mike, his hips aren't dropping below his shoulders at all. You can see Emily doing that great transition there, curling her body into the weight and then finding that position with the kettlebell on her wrist. Great job. If you're using a dumbbell, just sit up and switch it over your legs like we do here when we're in the gym. Time. Beautiful. 20 seconds off. Only 2 exercises next. If you do not have any equipment and you're squatting, I want you to challenge yourself. Mike, what are you going to do here?
A jump squat.
A jump squat, yeah. So if you do not have any equipment at home and you want to find a challenging exercise, follow along with Mike on this one. You are turning that squat into a little jump at the top. Great job. Emily, for this one, I don't want you to lock out at the top. Just give me as many reps as you can, straight up and down. Perfect. Again, this is the last round you're doing. You have 15 seconds. Great job. So if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, pick what one of these 2 people are doing, either not locking out at the top or adding a little jump to the top, coming down controlled, going right into the next one. 3, keep going, 2, and done. Great job, great job. Dead bugs are the last exercise, and then we'll call it a workout. We got 10 seconds here. Find your position. Starting in 5. And here we go. Big breath in, brace that core, and then extend out and block the mic here. Nice job. You can see both of them are taking a really big pause as they reset in the center. I want you to utilize that. Reset your breath there as well. You're inhaling there, setting that brace, and then extending out. Again, it's about moving slow, letting your core work as you do this. Not about how many reps you can get in. Only 5 more seconds. Keep going. 2, 1. Done. Awesome, awesome job, everybody. Come on in. Let's give a little elbow here.
Way to go, squad. Doing great. Keep it up.
Awesome work here.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
All righty. Bye, everybody.
Till next
Ta-ta for
time.
now. Ta-ta for now.